Hi, Andrej Milkovic, equipa Adam. We are always saying this is historic, but we all know that Slovenia has never played a knockout match ever. How do you see this historic moment or this succession of historic moments for Slovenia? Hi, good evening to everyone. Yes, it's true. This is a new milestone for the Slovene national team, for Slovenia in general, and we have been enjoying this fact in the last couple of days. But we are not done. We are not done. We will try to compete, stay in the competition. We have our goals, and I think that tomorrow's match will be a beautiful evening for everyone to enjoy, because these matches are something you dream about as a kid who starts playing football at the tender age of 5, 6. But we will try to play tomorrow's match at the highest possible level. We are prepared for Portugal. Adam, maybe a joke first. You won the first match. Portugal was 10 minutes late for their presser. You have been on time. Will we see this tomorrow on the pitch as well? Will you beat Portugal this way too? Well, we try to stick to the schedule with the pressers, with the training sessions, with everything. And I think tomorrow we'll also have to be on time in the match itself, during the match. But this is something that we're good at. We know that Portugal has many high-quality players. They are a very talented team, and they can cause you problems all around the pitch.
Jogador ou treinador? Jogador. Ok. Gostava de lhe perguntar o que é que retiraram do jogo que Portugal fez com a
Let me ask you,
em março, o jogo de treino.
from the game in March against Slovenia, what did you take from that game, and what can you carry back to this game tomorrow, or are these two distinct games that have nothing to do with one another?
Well, we are definitely aware that tomorrow's match will be something completely different than the match in March in Ljubljana against Portugal. But definitely, this friendly match in spring came in handy as a preparation for the tournament. And I think we will take some positives from that match. We're also analyzing the match. Recently, we have tried to identify weaknesses of the Portuguese team. But you're right. Tomorrow's match will be a completely different one. But we can also surprise. Why not? Adam, good evening. You mentioned the match in Ljubljana, but our manager said that this is not a yardstick for tomorrow. But we know that you played at home. We had a packed stadium. People came to see Cristiano Ronaldo. But these fans are still here. They are following the team. They will come to Germany. There's a party going on in Slovenia. Will you take this for tomorrow's match as well? Will this be a positive for you? Yes, it's true. I think the public, the Slovene public, mostly wanted to see Ronaldo. That's why they flocked to the match in Ljubljana in March, and I think that was something that sort of spurred us on. That is where we drew our motivation, but we surprised them. We beat Portugal, and I think this is something that we carried on, this momentum, into this tournament as well. Fans are here. They're coming to see the matches in great numbers, and they support us, which is very important for us. And I hope that we will be able to stay here in Germany for a couple of more days, because it's very nice to play matches in front of our fans, great fans. And when it comes to euphoria, as you said, I think we have to keep our heads cool. We have to analyze details. We have to also follow what's going on back home in Slovenia, here in Germany with our fans, but we have to stay focused. We have a goal, we have our plan, and we want to surprise Portugal tomorrow.
3 more questions. We start at the back.
Adam, good evening. How would you rate the character of the Slovene team. Because, you know, the first match against Denmark, we were on a high. Then Serbia equalized in the last second of that match. But you managed to hold on against England. Will you carry on this momentum into tomorrow's match? I think yes. I think yes, because it's very difficult to do that. But it's very human, on the other hand, as well. It's how you react to negative events. And we know that we play an amazing team tomorrow. Portugal, one of the best in the competition. But we are also here. We are still in the competition. We are in the tournament. We are here to compete. We will stick to our plans. We will stick to our goals that have been set already. And we are hoping that this tale will finish on a high. Simon Šparavec, TV Slovenia. Italy has been knocked out. England might be knocked out soon. And maybe teams such as Slovenia, who have been underdogs, have diminished the gap between themselves and the bigger teams. Has this been on your mind too? Have you seen this? Yes, it's true. It's true. I mean, there are no small teams anymore. It's a very tight competition. Everyone can play football, and also the lesser lights, so to say, are playing amazingly motivated and well. Our results show this. We can beat, or everyone can beat everyone in such a tournament. I think this is something that makes football the beautiful game. The beautiful game, because also an outsider can win it, can win a match, can beat a favorite, and this is something I had mentioned before. I think we can continue in this track tomorrow.
For the coach, so please, a show of hands for the coach now. Questions? Let's start from here, please. Thank you.
Good evening, Matjaz. Your Portuguese colleague said that he regrets having to play Slovenia tomorrow because he likes the Slovene team, but it's a knockout system, and they will try to do everything to beat us. How do you see his words? I mean, how do you see his approach, and that he likes Slovenia? Good evening, everyone. It's true, but we have earned this. We have earned to be likable, small and likable, right? But we know that Roberto is as a gentleman. He always behaves like that. But tomorrow's match is a knockout match. That's true. And this is a press conference. We can express our sympathies for each other. We can express how much we like each other. We can sing praises. But tomorrow will be a completely different occasion. When you start analyzing the opponent, when you start analyzing an opponent such as Portugal, their players on the roster, the quality on their team, it's amazing. So I can only thank the manager Roberto Martinez for his words. I have also said the same of them. I always respect someone who communicates in a way as Roberto did, because respect is something that is mutual. Matjaz, good evening. Luka Doncic was at the press conference of the national basketball team earlier, and he said that they are all following the Slovene football team right now. How much does it mean to you that other Slovene sportsmen, sportswomen are following the Slovene football team? It is euphoria, but are you protecting your players from this so they don't get ahead of themselves? No. What would I protect them from? I mean, they should revel in this. They should enjoy this. They have earned this. Finally, Slovenia has seen a football euphoria as well, because it's been too long. It's been too long. Fans are here in Germany. They're cheering here, back home in Slovenia, and I'm not trying to protect my players from this. I don't have to actually, because they are maturing. They're becoming mature, becoming ripe as fruit, maybe. And every match such as this fills them with energy because they know they have the quality to be here, to stay in the tournament. But we are also very self-critical because we know that tomorrow's match will be difficult, immensely difficult. We will be suffering during those 90 minutes, but this is also something that we draw motivation from. This is something that we see as a challenge.
Hello, coach. Is it easier to stop Portugal or to guess who's going to play tomorrow?
If it's difficult or easy to stop Portugal, ask your opponents in the group stage. When you see the team roster, the players that play for Portugal, you get a headache because you can rotate, you can change how much you want. But our approach doesn't change because of that. This is something that is part of our game plan. Like I mentioned before, I see Portugal as one of the favorites to win this tournament, but Slovenia hasn't been the favorite in all three matches in the group stage. We're not favorites to win it tomorrow, and as Adam said, we are glad to be able to compete in this Euro. Good evening, Matjaz. Lately, we have been talking a lot about the beginning of the match, about players being in the tunnel, getting onto the pitch, seeing the fans, the anthems being sung and such. Do you think that if we might carry on this momentum into the match, will Portugal become nervous after the first 10-15 minutes if they don't score? Well, you can see it like that if you want, but you also have to survive 90, 95 or 100 minutes. Doesn't matter how long it is, you have to survive. Every minute you manage to hold on, you manage to be up front, gives you extra motivation, an extra boost. But we will be under pressure. We are aware of that. We can talk about statistics up and down, center, right, but these are matches. These are do or die matches. You have to win no matter what. And I can only say again, we're not afraid of Portugal. We are actually really glad to be able to play such teams because this is something that also helps our renommee. My players are really happy that they can play such a match tomorrow. It will be a tough match, but we are really happy to be able to play. Good evening, manager. The last couple of days we talked about Tomi Horvat as well, and I think you mentioned that you are one big family, and I guess okay. Be careful with your question now. Okay, what is the deal with Tomi Horvat? He just became father, I think. When will he return into the team? And yeah, we are first and foremost happy that Mia was born as a healthy girl. Congrats to mom and dad, and we wish her a very happy life. The gesture that has been shown is something very normal, but Tomi is coming back into the team tonight. He's coming into our base camp tonight, and he will be one of the players trying to get into the starting 11 for tomorrow's team. Yeah, that was thin ice, huh? That was thin ice.
Thank you very much.
With a question.
Thanks for your presence today. And thank you to the coach, Matjaz Kek, and the player, Gnezda Cerin. Thank you.